Hello children, today we will discuss our next topic, sequence. A sequence is an ordered list of objects or elements. For example, here this MARY, 1, 1, 2, 5, 8, they all are sequence of objects. These first two are sequence of letters, okay, and they are different, this MARY and ARMY. See, we are studying sequence, not set. In set, order doesn't matter, but we are but these are sequence. Here these two are different sequences, okay. And here, as in set, when we write a set we don't repeat an element, but here it's a sequence, not a set, so don't get confused. And in general we write A1, A2, A3 dot 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 AN. This is general way to write a sequence, and sequence can be finite or infinite. Finite, if the number of elements finite, then the sequence is called finite, otherwise it's an infinite sequence. So this is the general way to write a sequence, where this A1 represents the first term of the sequence, A2 is the second term, A3 is the third term, and so on, and this AN is the nth term of the sequence. So if we are given nth term of a sequence, then we can find any term, okay. Suppose this, let us consider this example. Here we are given the nth term of the sequence, and we have to find the first three terms of the sequence. So how to find the first three terms of the sequence? By putting n equals to 1, 2 and 3. So when you put n equals to 1, you will get 1 by 1 square plus 1, which is equals to 1 by 2. And when you put n equals to 2, you will get 2 by 2 square plus 1, which is equals to 2 by 4 plus 1, 5. And when you put n equals to 3, you will get 3 by 3 square plus 1, which is equals to 3 by 9 plus 1, 10. So these are the first three terms of the sequence. So this is type 1 question, you will get in 1 mark. Nth term is given, and find the first three terms or first 5 terms of the sequence. Now sometimes a sequence follows a particular pattern. So a sequence which follows a particular pattern is called a progression. In progression, a sequence, if a sequence follows a pattern, particular pattern, okay, so pattern, then it is called a progression. Like arithmetic progression, which we have studied in class 10. So here also we will study this arithmetic progression. Okay, so the difference between sequence and progression is, a progression is also sequence, but if a sequence follows a particular pattern, then it is called a progression. Like in AP, in arithmetic progression. Now what is this AP? So it is, a sequence is called an AP if the difference of a term and the previous term is always same. Difference of a term and the previous term is always same. Means if nth term and the next term is n plus 1, so the difference of n plus 1 and an is constant, okay, and we'll call it D, common difference. The whole topic we have studied in class 10, but again I'll explain it. So this is called the sequence which follows this pattern, where the difference of a term and the previous term is always constant, then the sequence is called arithmetic progression. If a sequence is given, then we can easily identify whether the sequence is an AP or not by finding its difference, means the difference between the term and the previous term. If the difference is same, constant, then the sequence is called an AP. Let us take one example. A sequence is given whose nth term is 4n plus 5, and question is check whether the sequence is an AP or not. So in order to check whether it is an AP or not, we will first find first two terms. Okay, we can find first two, 3, 4 terms, and then we can check whether the difference is same or not. Or this is nth term, so we can also find the next term, that is the next number after n is n plus 1. We can also find the n plus 1th term, which is 4n plus 1 plus 5, 4n plus 4 plus 5, which is equals to 4n plus 9. So this is our nth term, and this is n plus 1th term. So here the difference, an plus 1 minus an, 4n plus 9 minus 4n plus 5. So 4n plus 9 minus 4n minus 5. The difference is 4. The question is show that the sequence defined by an, which is equals to 4n plus 1, is an AP. Also find its common difference. So this is the common difference D, and this common difference is independent of n. So we can say that it's an AP. Or in simple word, find A1, A2, A3, A4 and so on, and just check whether the difference is constant or not. Now the next type of question is based on the general term of an AP, means if we are given first term and common difference, then we can find any term. So the general term formula is general term simply of an AP. General term of an AP is given by an, which is equals to a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d, where a is the first term, d is the common difference, and this n is the number of term. Okay, suppose the question is first term of an AP is, we write first term A1, or means we denote this first term either by A1 or also by A. So the first term of an AP is given, suppose if it is given 3, 9, let it be 9, and common difference is given 3. Then question is find the 15th term or 16th term. Find 16th term. So in that case n is equals to 16. So we have to find 16th term, means A16 we have to find. So which is equals to A plus 16 minus 1 multiplied by d. Now we'll put the values of A and D here. A is 9, 15 multiplied by d, which is equals to 3. So here 9 plus 45, which is equals to 54. So the 16th term of this AP is 54. So this is our next type of question, where the first term and common difference is given and we have to find any required term. And also if you are given 16th term and first term, we can also find the common difference. So now you will get question based on this general term formula. Now a question like this, which term of the sequence 72, 70, 68, 66, dot 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 is 40. Which term of the sequence is 40? So here we are given that it's a sequence. We are not given that it's an AP. So first we will just check whether it's an AP or not. So when you find the difference, 70 minus 2, 70 minus 72 is minus 2. Here when you find the difference, 2, minus 2, minus 2. So the difference is same, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. It means it's an AP. So the difference is minus 2 and it is an AP. And the first term of the AP is given 72 and we have to find which term of the AP is 40. Means this, let it be nth term. Let this be nth term, and we have to find the number which term is 40. Means we have to simply find the value of n. So we will use the same formula, general term formula, a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d, and this is 40 here. A is 72, n we have to find, and d is minus 2. So now we will simplify. 72 minus 2n plus 2 is equals to 40. Now transpose this. 72 plus 2 is 74, minus 40 is equals to 2n. Okay, and now further, when you further simplify, here you will get 34 equals to 2n, and n equals to 17. So the 17th term of this AP is 40. So this is another type of question. Now the next type of question is this: how many terms are there in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12 up to 111. So here we are given a sequence, and when you find the when you find the difference of the term and the previous term, so when you find the difference, you will find that the difference is constant, and the difference is equals to 3. Okay, so it's an AP whose first term is 3, common difference is 3, and we have to find how many terms are there. Means which term is this? This is same as the previous question. Which term is 111? Means here also we have to find n, where a n is given. So now you solve this question. I'll tell you the answer. The answer is 37. So solve and check your answer. Now see this type of question also. In this question we have to the question is 184 a term of sequence 3, 7, 11, dot or not. Means we have to check whether this 184 is a term of the sequence or not. So here we are given sequence, so let us find the difference. So 7 minus 3 is 4, 11 minus 7 is also 4. So the difference is constant, so it's an AP, and here the first term is 3. Now we have to check whether it's an this number is a term of the sequence or not. If it is a term, then which term is this? So again we will use the same formula, general term formula. Let it be nth term. Let this 184 be the nth term of this AP. If it is the nth term, then we can use the nth term or general term formula. Now when you put the values, and now we will simplify. One 184 minus 3 is 181, and n minus 1 is equals to 180, 1 by 4. So when you divide this 181 by 4, you will get answer in fraction. Okay. So this n, which is a number of term, and number of term cannot be negative even, or cannot be in fraction. See, we are getting 185 by 4. So here we can write n is not a natural number. So this 184 is not a term of the given sequence. Okay, we have also done this type of question in class 10, but we need to solve once again. Now you will also find these type of questions where we have to show, where we have to prove. So let us see this one. Show that the sum of m plus nth term and m minus nth term of an AP is equals to twice the mth term. Here we are given that we are having an AP whose m plus nth term and m minus nth term and their sum. So here in this type of question, first we'll write let A and D be the first term and the common difference of the AP. Okay, because if we know the first term and common difference, then we can write any term. So let A and D be the first term and the common difference of the AP, and here it is clearly mentioned that we are talking about an AP. Okay, here it is not written in a sequence, it's an AP. So the sum of these two terms means m plus nth term. So how to write m plus nth term? A m plus n plus m a m minus n, sum of these two terms. So we will use that general term formula, an is equals to a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. For nth term we will write n, for mth term we will replace this n by m, and for m plus nth term we will replace this n with this m plus n, and for m minus n we just replace. Okay, that's it. So this will be equals to, here we will use the general term formula, a plus n minus 1, here n is m plus n, so n minus 1 multiplied by d plus a plus n minus, so here in this case n is m minus 1 multiplied by d. So now we will simplify a plus a to a, and here plus, if you take d common, then in the bracket you will get m plus n minus 1 plus m minus n minus 1 and d. Okay, so now we can add this m and m to m, this n and n will cancel out, and minus 1 is minus 2. Okay, now we can take 2 common. Here we can take 2 common, or directly also we can take 2 common. Okay, because in each term 2 is common, so we can take 2 common. So when you take 2 common, you will get a plus m minus 1 multiplied by d, and this a plus m minus 1 multiplied by d is nothing but mth term. Okay, and that only we have to prove in the, means this way to prove only. Sum of these two terms is equal to twice the mth term. So sum of these two terms is equals to twice of nth term. So we have proved. Now see this question. This question is for homework. You can solve. You just try to solve. I'll just explain. If m times the mth term of an AP is equals to n times its nth term, show that m plus nth term of the AP is 0. Means we are talking about only one AP. M times the mth term. M times means m multiplied by its mth term. Mth term means am. Is equals to, so is equals to n times. N times means n multiplied by its nth term means an. Means this is given in the question, and we have to show that this m plus nth term is 0. Means we have to show that a m plus n is 0. This we have to show if this is given. Okay, so this is given, so we'll use this only. Okay, so you just use that general term formula and try to simplify and show that this m plus nth term is 0. So this is for homework. Now I am giving you 2 more questions for practice. They all are completely based on the general term formula. If the pth term of an AP is Q and the qth term is P, prove that its nth term is P plus Q minus N. And the next is, if the mth term of an AP is 1 by N and nth term is 1 by M, show that mnth term is 1. So these are the 2 questions. You just try to solve. If you find any difficulty, you can ask me.